One day, like always, Mufasa is out on a walk with his mother and father when it suddenly starts to rain. But just a few minutes later, everything changes. A flood rushes into the riverbed. Most of the animals flee in time, but a few, including Mufasa, get caught in it. His father immediately jumps into the river to save him. He manages to push Mufasa toward the edge of the ravine. His mother shouts for him to jump immediately. Before he can make his move, an elephant crashes into the wooden wall of the ravine, and the water sweeps Mufasa away. Mufasa drifts in the river for days, until eventually another lion cub finds him. His name is Taka. Two crocodiles suddenly attack Mufasa, who doesn't know how to swim. He's moments away from death, but Taka's mother arrives just in time and saves them both. Taka's father is not pleased to see a stray cub and has no interest in taking care of him, but Taka's mother decides to take care of Mufasa. Over time, Mufasa and Taka become like stepbrothers and grow into strong adult lions. One day, Mufasa and Taka's mother go out to hunt a herd. Two massive, ferocious lions, which are even larger than them, ambush them. Taka's mother fights back and tells Mufasa to run, but Mufasa musters his courage and attacks one of them. Taka sees his mother in danger but is too afraid to help. He runs away. Mufasa manages to kill one of the lions and the other flees. When they return, they report everything to the king. The king warns them that those lions are from one of the most dangerous breeds. Meanwhile, Kiros, the king of the legendary Pride, kills one of his own Pride members for abandoning his son, the very son Mufasa had killed. That night, the king receives news that a large herd of white lions will arrive in a few hours. Taka's father, who has no hope of victory, orders Taka and Mufasa to leave. Their mother tells them that they must build their future in a land called Milele. Kiros and his pride arrive and surround the land. While Taka and Mufasa are on the move, they sense danger. They're here. Taka and Mufasa flee at full speed until they reach the edge of a cliff. They're trapped. Taka grabs Mufasa and throws themselves down, thinking they've escaped. At that moment, two crocodiles attack them, causing Mufasa to grab a tree branch, but it breaks. And both he and Taka are swept away by the water. They finally escape the river. On the way, they find another lion named Sarabi, who has also lost her own pride. Zaza also accompanies her. Rafiki also travels with them to be their guide on their journey. Their destination is now the Milele. The next morning, they reach the largest canyon in all the lands, the same place Mufasa's mother had told him lies just before Milele. But as they get closer to Milele, danger also draws nearer. Kiros' pride has found them again. Mufasa tries to convince the elephants to help. Sarabi doesn't think Mufasa's plan will work. She finds a beehive, dislodges it, and drops it to the ground. The bees swarm out and panic the elephants, causing a stampede that gives Mufasa and the others a chance to escape. But Sarabi gets caught in the chaos. One of the elephants crashes into her and knocks her unconscious. At the same time, Kiros' entire pride flees from the canyon. Mufasa runs back to rescue Sarabi and carries her into a crevice for safety. Taka searches for them and eventually finds them safe and sound. Sarabi thanks Mufasa, but he says Taka saved her. They continue their journey and reach a mountainous path. Heavy snow covers the area, making their footprints easy to track. Mufasa assigns Zaza to cover their tracks, and thanks to that, Kiros loses their trail, and the whole enemy pride begins to starve in the snowy mountains. At night, Sarabi goes to Mufasa and tells him she knows everything, including the fact that it was him who saved her life, not Taka. Mufasa, realizing he has no choice, admits it. Sarabi falls in love, and Mufasa also confesses his love for her. None of this goes unnoticed by Taka. He feels like his childhood friend has betrayed him. He wants revenge on Mufasa. He finds Kiros' pride and tells Kiros that in exchange for sparing his life, he's willing to reveal the other's location. Kiros, sensing luck is on his side, agrees, but only on one condition. Taka must bow to him and accept his kingship. Taka willingly agrees and bows without hesitation. The next morning, they continue on their journey, but Taka secretly leaves a mark so Kiros and his pride can find them. After a long journey, they finally discover Milele. They begin to explore, but once again, Kiros and his pride have been tracking them. The animals of Milele are terrified at the sight of them. Mufasa intends to unite everyone and prepare for battle. Mufasa is the first to step forward into battle. He realizes that his own brother has betrayed him, Mufasa is furious. Taka tells him he took what should have been his all along, the bloodline of kings. The battle begins. Mufasa faces off with Kiros one-on-one. Seeing this, the other animals unite as well. They decide to stand their ground and defend their land. Mufasa finds himself fighting multiple lions and ends up falling into a pit. Now, Mufasa and Kiros are both preparing for the final battle. Kiros manages to bring Mufasa down. Taka sees that his brother might be killed at any moment, and memories from his mother rush back to him. Taka throws himself in front of Kiros' final blow and saves Mufasa, but his face is badly wounded. Mufasa rises, and now he and Taka fight side by side against Kiros. Suddenly, an earthquake strikes, and a massive boulder falls right where the three of them are. It breaks open the floor of the pit, sending Mufasa and Kiros tumbling into the water. Taka panics for Mufasa's safety. Another rock falls into the water, and just before it crashes into them, Mufasa manages to save himself, while the stone drags Kiros down into the depths of the sea. Mufasa survives. The battle is over. The animals of Melehle are victorious. All the creatures show respect to Mufasa and accept him as their king. Mufasa becomes the new king of Melehle, and his bloodline is now the heir to the throne. Taka asks Mufasa for forgiveness. Mufasa spares his life, but tells him he must leave the land forever, and that his name should never be spoken again. Taka chooses a new name for himself, Scar. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, you know what to do.